Welcome back to another episode of Let's Go Hunt, the podcast precisely positioned to F around and still not find out. Tonight we have Mike Gonzalez, Campy Good, Fishing Bad. Dave Packard will do it live. Sam Alexander, So Many Gray Man, and as always tonight, I'm Vince H, mildly disgruntled. Around the campfire tonight we are talking about the openings of new lands and new horizons, like your mom.
That's not new or a horizon.
Only if you get
New
low enough.
lands and horizons. That's how it read to me.
But it's not new land or, well, I guess she is a
mom.
horizon because you see horizon every day.
Oh no, your mom's the horizon because no matter which direction I look, that's where her ass still is. It's like look over here, like shit, it's still over there too. Whoa, that's a big one.
This landscape is amazing.
Nobody.
Fuck's
Damn it, I
sake.
still thought the sticker idea was good. I don't think anyone else did. Where it was the beaver and the Sasquatch looking at two flesh-colored mountains in the distance, and it said, "Oh fuck." It's something about it was a.
That's what it said?
No, it was a your mom joke, and I don't remember what the caption was. Something about your mom having two zip codes, I think. Whatever.
Anyway,
I liked it. It made me laugh.
so how we doing, fellas?
Oh, yeah, it was your mom's double zip code, public ground.
Oh.
It won't focus.
Are we going to get more stickers before goals?
We should. I believe we hit the amount on Rumble where you can cash it out, and I mean, of the original stickers, I still have boatloads of them.
I mean, I
had
still have
given
some too.
Most of mine away.
There was the guys that I shot with at the zombie match. I was like, I've got stickers for you guys, and then totally forgot to give them all stickers, which was such a dumb move.
Oh, so they left that match going, hey, didn't that Mike guy say he was going to give us stickers? Yeah, what a fucking
No.
cheapskate.
I think we all got wrapped up in the bus not starting.
You didn't put a sticker on the bus?
We got wrapped, dude. With the
We have a listener.
we do.
We have a listener.
Oh, good. Rumble's
He
working.
has commented.
All right.
Jesus, welcome, Junior.
Thank you for joining our show and being the listener and viewer.
Well, fucking Rumble looking at it was like, this doesn't seem to be. Oh, and Clecker's in there too. Rumble didn't look
Hey.
like it was going to go live. So
Oh, hey, he's Clicker.
Hello, Clicker.
Fortuitous timing.
no, I'm not going to talk about what I was going to talk about now.
Indubitably.
It makes
Yes,
me nervous. It makes me nervous that he's in here
Watching.
watching me
Now you've got performance anxiety.
even more than usual.
You
What's
know
that?
the best way to get past that? Just do it. Sam, what you got there?
I'm not ready yet. There's no fucking foreplay here at all. We're not going to ease
Just
into
jam it right in.
Mike's just
Mike
like,
just
hey,
going in dry like normal.
Hawk Tua. Get Tua.
You would.
Gross.
yeah, but that's not going the way he thinks it is.
Well, I'll talk for a minute. I'm annoyed because I got home like 15 minutes ago because I went to my local range's like annual meeting tonight, and this is what you got to do to get signed up, right? Because they go through the safety brief and they walk you around, and even if you've been a member, you have to go through this. And I got there like 30 minutes early, and got my little card for the information, and they're all numbered. And I didn't realize how high the number on mine was. Turns out so you go through, and then they call you by number to come in and pay, and they verify all your information. Turns out the guy accidentally grabbed the card he handed me from the back of the stack. So I was the last person there waiting to like go pay and get a key and give him my information. So, and then on the way home, I got stuck behind a guy doing like 30 and a 45. And then I got stuck behind a guy doing 40 and a 45.
Oh, no.
And I'm like, This is driving me nuts. So yeah, I'm
Just not your
I'm,
day.
I'm annoyed. I did the annoy on the way home.
The fucking worst that happens to me sometimes. The worst one was like I'm already pushing it for getting home to like meet my daughter at the bus stop or whatever. Like, and there'll be no opportunity to pass on the highway. Going 10 under the speed limit, can't pass this dude, and I've got to go 25 miles on this highway. Like, oh,
Fucking safe Colorado drivers where they're spaced a tenth apart. It's
Yep.
like, oh, it's like I have just not enough amount of time to fucking pass somebody. What a cunt.
I had to go pick up one of the chicken cars and went down
Was
to
it crashed?
No, it
was it out of gas?
no. It went for an oil change and for a inspection. So I picked it up. I drove the Prado down there, just parked it, picked up the car, drove the car back to the doodad, had the shuttle come and pick me up. Shuttle guy picks me up. We get in. I know him. We've been doing this for a couple of years now.
You have
Shuttle
a
guy.
relationship.
We do have a relationship. We have rapport. And he picks me up and we get to talking about how bad the drivers have been lately and how stupid people are and what idiots everybody is on the road. And as we get to the exit to turn left, we get our green light to turn left. And we've been sitting at the light for a second. We get our green and we're just like, oh, ha, ha. We're jaw jacking back and forth. He starts going slowly. And as he's going, this Subaru out of nowhere just barrels through the red light directly in front of us.
Red right.
And we're both like, holy
right.
fuck. He slams on the brakes. The car misses hitting us by inches. And I look at him and I'm like, literally just talking about people being idiots, right? And we both start laughing.
I gotta start paying these people more. That one came a lot closer than the last two. At least he had speed, but
man, got a fucking target on my back, dude.
I don't want to hear it. At least yours aren't fatals.
I mean, that's fair, but I'm starting to wonder when it's going to be. At the rate the things that I witness on an almost daily basis make me question. Like, it's not enough to make me stop doing my job. I love my job, but it's like I'm looking both ways at green lights. That's how bad it's getting.
I've had today. I had to put it on the shoulder at 70 miles an hour.
Jesus fucking Christ! It's because somebody was trying to pass and ran you off.
Yep.
It's really funny because when they like do that shit, I'll turn all my lights on, and I have half of my lights are blue lights, and they don't expect those ones. The regular ambers they expect. The blue lights, they're like, oh my God. And then they start shutting shit down. But it's really funny when I turn around.
What? Why? Why is it really funny when you turn around?
Because then they do like 60 fucking 5.
They think that you're gonna chase them.
Man, I didn't know the cops in Colorado had orange trucks.
I mean,
Oh, you're not in a plow. That'd be funny. Like you chase someone down in a plow.
No, I am in a plow.
No, that's what he's
pickups don't have
talking
blue
about.
Lights. No, I'm in a fucking semi, a fucking dump truck. Blue lights
Just
on it.
Run them off the road with the plow. Like those.
When you have a plow on,
Barrel
everybody
right
is
into
like, ooh, maybe not. Shouldn't try that. When you're just a straight truck, yeah, everybody's like,
something about the
sure,
giant
shoot,
steel
yeah.
wall coming at you at a combined speed of 140 miles an hour.
You would think, but the amount of people that pass me is insane. Like in a bridge, narrow fucking bridge, because I have a 12-foot plow on the front of my truck, and it's a 12-foot lane, and I have to adjust shit so I can fit through with my wing, that way I don't clip the guardrail. And so I'm hanging over into the other lane a little bit anyway, and people decide to pass me in a fucking bridge, guardrail and all. I'm like, Godspeed.
All right.
That's
Sorry,
that.
went on
I
my
hate
rant.
people. No, it's a valid rant because the drivers in this state are just getting fucking stupid.
We're in the top 10 deadliest counties in Colorado because of per capita.
In your county?
For car accidents, we're top 5.
Jeez.
Good for you.
You'd
Yeah,
think
it's
they'd thin
it's a good
themselves
one.
out at this point, but that doesn't seem to be the case, does it?
Shit, the last one that we worked, gal fell asleep. She was from Texas, fell asleep, decided to play chicken with a car hauler semi. Car hauler won in glorious fashion.
As they will.
Yeah. We sat out there for 8 hours waiting on a guy from fucking Canyon City to show up to investigate.
Jesus.
All right. Well, before we get into it,
Why?
Mike, I had a question for you real quick.
What?
What's red and bad for your teeth?
A brick.
Exactly.
What's going on here, bud? Oh, what you got there? Oh, it looks pretty good, bud.
Well, I don't think I've ever seen a man fishing for turkeys before.
Hey, if you show me, I'll show you. What do you say?
Don't forget to bring a towel.
Yay. Yay. Well, should I go first?
Sure.
By all
Sure,
means.
why not?
Yeah,
So I got a box in the mail yesterday, and it was not a bomb, much to my surprise.
I don't think he knows how to build those, and if he does, I'm not sure he mails them to people yet.
Oh, imagine that. You've got a combo shop where you make holsters, and you're actually the Unabomber.
But the
Turns
Unabomber's
out-
in jail, so wouldn't he be like the?
Well, technically, Ted Kaczynski is dead, but it turns out you got Ted Kaczynski to take the blame for you all those years ago, and now he's returned.
The returner bomber.
No, that's where you take it back to Walmart and say, sorry, this wasn't my size. And 15 minutes later, it blows up. Okay, so I finally got holster in. Well, all right. Finally, in the sense that it was the standard wait time pretty much for all holsters that are ever made. But thanks to the wonderful world of instant gratification, it feels like forever. But so what I got me here, which came in 2 pieces, or as a singular piece, which I have since split into 2 pieces, is the sidecar style appendix carry holster from our buddy Klecker Tactical. In a wonderful, I forget what exactly, I just called it battleship gray in my head. It's a gray color.
It looks like Stormtrooper.
Concrete.
concrete. It's just concrete color. That way, if I drop my gun, I don't need to see it.
Hot
It's
version.
actually slate. Thank you.
So appendix carry is something I have not screwed around with a whole bunch in the past, but I decided I'd give it a shot. What I can tell you is the whole sidecar setup where you have the magazine, spare mag attached to the main holster with some kind of flexible medium to make them, flex together is not for me. It is way too much shit up front, but there was only one way to find out. So I've since broken it down to where it's just the holster portion, which he said would not fit the Harbor Freight Gatlight, but look, sir, it fits just fine.
Even sounds like it fits.
You hear that? Oh yeah.
That sounds
See,
like
Mike-
that's the Hollywood sound of any time somebody moves a gun. Like
No, that's this one too.
Oh, yep, that's
Yeah, that one.
It turns out that's just Glock mags or little maracas.
it's not even racking like a
clock,
shotgun
clock,
or
clock,
something.
clock,
It's just
clock,
like
clock.
it's just like random metal noises
I love
every time somebody moves a gun.
the sound of or when somebody draws like a revolver and you hear a shotgun cock. I'm like, hold up.
Hollywood's horrible when it comes to guns. However, the most egregious offense I've ever seen in Hollywood has to be Ant-Man and putting the hammer in the Glock so that the ants can block the hammer. Like, they couldn't have just gotten a goddamn gun that was hammer fired. They had to fake a hammer on a gun that doesn't have a hammer so that they could put the ants in the way of it. It was the dumbest fucking thing I've
That's
ever
an Ant-Man?
seen.
Well, no,
Oh, I
no.
must have
It's-
missed that.
It's Marvel, so it's all the multiverse shit, right? So it's just a different universe where Gaston Glock.
Oh, there's a
skipped
hammer
striker
fired
fire and
Glock.
went hammer fire.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
Internal
Okay.
hammer fire Glock.
And he got Vanilla Eye or he got
And-
MC Hammer to advertise for him, and he's like, "Stop, hammer time."
And it's the only universe in which a Glock out of the box is a good trigger.
I
Dude,
don't even know what movie it was, but it's one where like they're doing like a sniper scene, and the guy's looking through the scope, and it's he's looking through the sight, and it's an EOTech, but then the camera, is looking through the scope, and it's like just
Oh.
a normal reticle, like looking through a scope, like that's an EOTech, and that's a reticle from a 1980s Weaver. This is awful. I can't stand this.
Look through the scope and it's just buckhorn sights.
Thanks, I hate it.
But in terms of fit and finish, absolutely zero complaints. Holster is nice and well molded to the gun. It's not all weird and floppy. Has just about the right
It's
amount of
weird and
retention. Just about the right amount of retention for a concealed carry gun. I can hang it upside down and it doesn't fall out, but it pulls out nice and smooth.
My inside the waistband appendix for the P365s is the same way. I've been actually carrying that one whenever I can a lot, and it's actually I like the claw on the side because it pushes the grip a little bit further in, and it conceals really well. Actually,
I love claws for that reason.
it conceals. It's a gun with a 17 round magazine, and it conceals better than it has any right to, and doesn't feel bad either. Like it doesn't get uncomfortable.
That's about how this is so far. Because that was how I ended up deciding to try out appendix carry with it, is because I was just shoving the thing in the front of my pants, just being like, so if I did appendix carry this, I was expecting it just to stand out like a giant fucking billboard. It's like, oh, I can, if I move and kind of move my arms back a bit and stick my front out, I can kind of see the magazine well right here, dents against the shirt, but otherwise it kind of disappears, which is the same thing now with the holster. If you know where to look, you go, oh shit, he's printing, because you might see a line right there against the fabric, but where I'm moving to, I'm not too fucking, even where I'm at now, I'm not too concerned about printing. It's one of those things where it's like, oh yeah, you fucking saw it. Oh well. I used to really fucking be paranoid about that, but not so much these
It's
days.
kind of annoying that insulin pumps have gotten really like sleek and low profile, because before then you can be like, it's an insulin pump. Like
It's a colostomy bag. Got any more questions?
I mean,
Shit.
No,
Okay. Shit. That's what's
anymore.
in there. And the
I'm-
magazine, the little magazine holster too. I mean, fits a mag. Who knows? I usually pocket the mag, but considering that
yeah,
Glock mag's
I've
kinda
seen
thick, I might
I've
try.
s- I've
splitting
seen
stuff.
those where you have like the mag holder and the holster tethered together, and I'm like, there's not enough of the front of me for all of that.
There's enough of the front of me, but it's just not. Maybe if it was a smaller gun, it would be comfortable, but it's just it was just too much going on up front. Like at
If you're-
that point, there was so much shit hanging off my belt that at a side profile, it's like he's either from fucking Texas or he has a gun. I'm not sure which.
If you sit down too fast, it's gonna be like, a paper cutter, like the shing, and just chop it off.
Well, that was the thing too. Sitting with the full apparatus, sitting down was like, "Ugh," and then, but trimming down to just the holster, sitting down is not a problem. So just be using just the plain old holster for now. Then
if you're fat enough, you can appendix carry all kinds of things.
you just lift up shove it underneath
And
there.
just- Well, you got to be tall enough to draw it out and everything, but
And also tall enough to not look like you're walking with a completely straight leg with no
Dave
no knee.
Dave was holding an AR style shotgun.
indeed, it was an escort style AR shotgun. So, epitome of quality.
Nice.
But
So
yeah,
that's where you shove the gun down your pants, and then you need to get yourself a cane to explain the limp. But then, if you're gonna have the cane, you might as well make it a cane gun or a sword cane. And now we're just going fully armed.
What you really need
Everybody's
is
got a-
2 peg legs, and then you AOW the peg legs and just turn them into cannons. And then you just lift one leg and point it straight at somebody and let it rip. Just like pull the cord on it and kaplow.
And if you really don't like them, you need to
Kablamo.
lay down first.
Anyway,
But yeah, no, very, very happy with quality holster. He said in the
That's
chat,
awesome.
that Glock 20/21 is a lot to appendix carry. You're not wrong, sir, but man's got to carry his gun somehow, and I refuse. I refuse to switch back and forth between guns for 9 for the streets or no 9 for the hood, 10 for the woods or whatever. I'm not switching back and forth between guns. I just want one fucking gun. I'll switch mags for ammo, but
it's like that bell curve that has like,
Oh.
like 45 with ball ammo is correct, and it's like the guy with the dished in forehead and the idiot in the center like, no, you need special ammo with a 9mm, and at the other end of the bell curve is like 45 with ball ammo is correct.
well, I was kind of there, and then I decided I needed to bump to 10 mil just to appease the little worms in my head. So, oh well. Oh, did I mention? I don't know if I had this on there. I lopped the fucking Gideon granite on there too. Finally,
nice.
like actually permanently screwed in place instead of just kind of testing it out. Been doing a lot of dry fire with it in place. Being that I don't normally put dots on pistols, and maybe you guys don't know the answer to this off the top of your head. Oh, I also put my Trigicon night sights on there. So for maximum radiation damage. But seeing as the iron sights co-witnessable through the optic, do you just fucking co-witness the optic to the dot or to the sights and then confirm from there?
Yeah, that works.
All right, cool. Because I remember over
It
on Blue Lake
helps when-
shooting, they were arguing about zeroing red dots. I was like, can I just put it there and then just confirm?
Yeah, with my P365, it's a little off. It's a little different, but it's not like if I slaved the dot to the irons, it would still be combat effective.
Based.
And everything else, for the most part, it's like it's the same. You slave the dot to the irons, and it's so close that it's just
Who's holster?
it's not worth.
I confused. Whatever. No, I'm just gonna slave them on there, and then maybe this week depends on how work goes, and then how all this stupid fucking house shit goes. Or next week I'll get this thing up to the range and get some more rounds through it. But nah, so far so good.
Nice.
Me likey.
I need to get a clicker. He brought it up in the chat. I am the only one without him in his pants or in my pants. And I would agree, but you wouldn't go inside. You would go outside because I need one with a hood.
Let's see. The first thing
That's
I
what I'm
did,
after.
the first thing I did when I got this is then immediately take pictures of it. Oh, I don't think I sent you guys this, but I took a picture of it and sent it to pretty much every chat group and then saying, I have a big black Glock in my pants and I'm happy to see you.
Oh, no, you know what I need more than one with a hood? I need a chest rig, but like the flattest, smallest little chest rig that you can possibly imagine for the original SIG P365. Just
Just a little guy.
itty bitty, teeny tiny. Just
I wouldn't mind a chest rig for my P365. Just for
That'd be
easy
pretty cool.
carry.
I mean, you're a zipped hoodie away from.
It's nice carrying a gun that I'm willing to shoot a competition with, and it just fits in my pants.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, Yeah,
I'm gonna hit up Clicker about that.
I've got the OWB for the P365 from Klecker as well, and I used that at the last competition, and I actually really like it. I like the retention hood on it, so it doesn't come out, right?
Mhm.
But it's a nice.
That's gonna be my next holster adventure. Is I need an outside the waistband holster for this that's level 2 retention. However,
I do love that holster he made me.
yeah, I do love Safariland holsters. I need to take this one by a buddy's house who has, because I was talking to somebody else and they said, "Oh no, here's my Glock 17 Safariland holster. Here's my Glock 20 and funk." So I need to go experiment with that first. Sorry to cheat on you, Clucky, but yeah.
Well, it's not like we were exclusive.
fucking Dusky.
Oh.
Who are zipped hoodie away from High Point.
There's Dusky.
Dave Kawaka.
Kawaka,
You mean
Kawaka.
best Dave, Dusky. Best Dave.
This is true.
No kith.
No kid.
Sends
It's
guns.
the
Dave.
kithing of the Dave.
Oh, hey, I wanted to touch on something real quick. I didn't mention it last
We
time
talked
around.
about kithing and no touching.
How
Yes, not
quickly are
touching.
you going to touch it? And
Okay, you know how I mentioned the thing about the offset site? See how I have removed it
yes,
from the high point?
I
Yes.
love that gun. Sorry, as soon as you pull it on screen, I had to giggle because that thing's awesome.
Because I realized that see this the nice hinge here
Mhm.
on the folding brace. When you try and turn the gun 45 degrees to the left to use that offset sight,
Ooh.
the
Oh.
hinge punches you in the face.
Oh. Ooh.
Hey, look, honey, what I can do. Oh, that's my tooth.
Yeah, I realized that. I was like, I'm gonna do the thing. Ka-thunk. Ow! Never mind.
Never mind.
Sight is coming off. I will
refuse.
revisit this at some point. I think I'm gonna get so there's a company that sells an aluminum top rail for this gun that is like 14 inches, and so at that point you can just put offset AR sights on it, and I think I may do that at some point. But like, no, my idea about just rotating the front sight does not work.
Well,
At least
it
with
was
this,
fun.
with the folding apparatus on there, it does not work. Without it, it would probably work fine. With it, no very much.
So every time
Anyway.
we talk about this gun, I end up Googling it just to look at him again, right? And then I see this picture, and you all know the video or meme, which is like, "Oh, call an ambulance," but not for me.
Yeah.
This guy reminds me of that.
Damn.
Call
Awesome.
an ambulance, but not for me. And it's just some old bearded guy in Alphon Outdoors holding the High Point 995P out like a pistol.
I mean, it works.
It does. It just every time I see that picture fairly often, it's just like that.
This is just a blast forward device, but like you take this off, and this whole thing gets very, very short,
Small.
very fast.
Small.
SM1.
One out.
So pistol caliber carbines are kind of awesome. Like I know a lot of people talk down on them, but when it boils down to it, like you've got to bust out that PCC that you won.
I do. It's in the safe right now, though. I would like that gun more. And I know this is the answer that nobody wants because everyone always asks, so does it take lock mags? I'd like that gun more if it didn't take lock mags.
Is it a Mitchell or a Matador?
It's a
Mitchell.
Mitchell, isn't it? Yeah.
It's a Mitchell, and I would like it so much more, especially if it took. I know they're not like, oh, they're not reliable. The straight like Colt stick mags,
Mm-hmm.
or even the CZ Scorpion mags. I can't like. I get it. It's the dumbest thing ever, but the way it looks with Glock mags and everything, it just.
You hate when the Glock mag, because of the 17-degree angle, it angles so far backwards and it makes the gun look all
It's got a really bad underbite.
right.
Oh my God. I hate you. Same with all the 9mm AKs. Any 9mm PCC, pretty much, that takes a Glock mag, they just all look like they got really bad overbite. Like, here, let me feed you another carrot.
Your
Now-
the underbite on your gun is so bad, I think it's brutish.
Oh god.
Well, that's part of why I think the high point carbines with those red ball mags look so fucking sweet, because it's just this big, long, fucking curved mag hanging out the bottom. Or
The Henry doesn't look too bad with the Glock mag sticking
I
out of it.
suppose. Doesn't PMag make compatible? Isn't that? Don't they make a 9mm drum mag that's That's a Glock mag?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe
Yeah, they
after I
do.
move, I need to get me one of those, and that'll bring me around, because
I
it'll
think
be
it's a
pointed in
50
the right
or 60
direction.
round.
I'm not saying this is an intelligent standpoint to have. It's actually kind of stupid and really picky, but it's just how I am.
Dude, I kind of think a drum mag as a starter mag for PCC would be awesome. Like, let's do it.
Okay.
I'm in.
Anyway, what were we talking about?
What you
PCCs.
got there?
So I also got a PC. I mean, you guys have seen the Henry, but what I did to the Henry after I put all the Glock stuff on it
Fornicator?
is I finished my Advocate filming, at least for that Advocate hunting accident video I'm doing. And I put that Advocate that is stuck on a low mount rail, and I put it on the Henry.
Oh.
And I
It's so
really
tall.
hate. I mean, it kind of
Hey,
looks
that's
goofy,
my,
but it
hey,
works.
that's my fucking mount. Give me that mount
Yeah.
back.
I can't. It's stuck.
He's like, shit, I don't want to give it back to him. I'm just going to strip the screws. Oh,
I think
sorry.
we've been hearing about that mount for like 2 years now.
We have. He's like, hey, can I have that mount back? No, it's stuck. So
He's like,
I-
oh, sweet. Red Loctite.
Mike, I finally drilled out that mount. I got it off. Why did the screws come out black and red?
Anyway,
So the Advocate on a PCC is starting to intrigue me, and I'm wondering if that might be the better option than the Mediator XL. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this Advocate on the Henry, and I'm going to play with it, and I'm going to see how much I like it. But I genuinely have to say that having tested so many of Gideon's optics, the Advocate is among my favorites. I just wanted to say that because it's just
Well,
neato.
1X Prism is hot.
It is, and it's
Tis
got
fire.
you have the little triangle, that's always there, regardless if whether optic
The
is on or
chevron,
not.
the etched.
The edge
chevron?
reticle, correct.
Mhm.
And I've duck hunted with this. I've duck hunted with their red dots. And I've had more fun duck hunting with this. I'm wondering if I'm going to have more fun shooting a 9mm rifle with this on it. And if
You
that's
probably
the
shouldn't
case,
duck hunt with a 9mm.
you're right. That's probably.
yeah, it's rat shot. Don't worry.
Steel 9mm.
Yeah, I'm just excited to see how well this works out. I may even go try it tomorrow. I don't know if I'm gonna actually take the time to sight it in and leave it on there, but if it's at the range, I may as well sight it in, and then it's good to go for the time it's on
Yes.
the rifle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
The 1X prisms are cool.
But
1X
holding it up,
prisms- Go ahead.
the field of view, it's just everything comes into field of view. It's
Well, it's basically the same
Wait.
you get almost same field of view as a red dot, more or less.
right.
With a
Um,
very there's an eye box, but it's a very, very forgiving eye box. Like
Yes.
you gotta really fuck it up to fuck up the eye box on a 1X prism.
Yeah.
The advantage being
okay.
Dude.
the etched reticle.
Right.
I saw Gideon's post about the 3x prism
So did
that
I.
will never
I was
happen.
so sad.
Oh,
At
And
least that one won't. It's going to take a while.
yeah, I was just thinking about though that my 5x micro prism is sequestered on my son's pellet gun. And I would like it back for other uses, but I'm not taking it off his gun. So it's like a 3x prism on like the squirrel killing device would be perfect.
mhm.
Like, there it goes.
Mike, is that like up shouldered completely? Like how you would fire that?
Yeah.
That is a wicked chin weld, man.
Why?
1-inch pipe insulation from Home Depot
Duct
Yeah.
tape.
and
So much
gaffer
duct tape.
Well,
Bro, I can
actually,
see
duct tape.
whole patch.
Fucking vet wrap works really good for that too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
actually,
that one-
You all talked at once, and I didn't actually get an answer as to why it's a wicked chin weld. So
leave a film.
it's not
Well,
a
that's okay. You don't need to know the answer.
God damn it!
Goodbye.
Bibbidi bobbidi boo.
Thank you for listening tonight. Goodbye. We don't want to get Mike cancer.
It's a chin weld, not a cheek weld, right?
It's not as bad as the time that I put scope for the first time on my bigger RB14, and I think I accidentally ordered high rings for it,
I
and that was
remember
like,
that.
let me put my chin literally on top of the stock, and now I can see through the optic.
I will rest before I shoot. Thank you.
It's like, oh, this isn't gonna work, is it? Nah.
This generally doesn't feel too much different than an AR, honestly, because ARs don't got a lot to work with a tube. I can't get a cheek weld on an AR unless I take that back.
Why is your face shaped like that?
Unless we're doing open sights with the peep sights. The reason being, I was always taught put my nose on the charging handle, and putting my nose on the charging handle gives you a damn good cheek weld, to be honest. But that's an M16 with the M4 with the adjustable butt stock and just the tube there. There's not much for your cheek to grab onto. I realize other people may have other experiences. Other people may have bigger cheeks. I don't know. But my chin weld,
Cheeks.
my cheek weld with like ARs and AKs has always been more on the chin. It's my arms that keep it stable. It's the chin that tells me it's in the right spot, if that makes sense. Yes, it's a fourth point of contact, but it's not a jam it up under my cheek because my cheek's keeping it stable. It's my body and my arms.
I mean, you're a genetic freak. We get it. We accept you.
Jam it up under them cheeks.
Just get yeah. So
Dusky, he got them little Hank Hill cheeks.
You've also got that narrow
you what.
urethra.
Peggy, I did it.
Junior Mag asks if we have a backpack coupon code. No, sir, we do not. We're not that cool. I apologize.
Yeah,
Though that would be useful, wouldn't it?
it really would.
That would
Everly
fit
stock.
too. It makes a lot of sense. Good for
Uh,
you.
Everly stock.
So the cool
Hashtag.
thing about the advocate is that the closer you eye, Jesus,
The
words.
closer you eye to look at that.
Kind of.
the happy mouth words.
Burn
time.
toast, burn toast.
The closer you get your eye to the eye hole, the bigger field of view you have until you can actually see the outline of the optic.
That's a show title.
I think that's really cool because you can set it way far down and still see the reticle, but you don't get much field of view. Or you can stick it right in front of your eyeball and you've got a great field of view, but it's right in front of your eyeball. So there's trade-offs, but it's still cool. I'll report back later with this thing. I really hope this rifle runs because it's really cool.
Raggle,
Please.
Fraggle, go visit Grandma Moore. She'll fatten those cheeks right up.
Oh, Grandma,
Please.
I'll feed you the biscuits and gravy.
I love biscuits and gravy.
Please report back after the just setting it right on your eyeball. Like shoot that first.
Wait, no. If you're gonna do that, put it on your 30-06.
An
Fair.
advocate on a 30-06. I think that
No.
could
Right
be
up
fun.
against
No.
your eyeball.
12 gauge.
I mean, I've put I put the advocate on a 12 gauge, but I've gotten it as close as I possibly can because most 12 gauges
Well, then you need to cut your
rail's
stock
going to
down.
be out here. I mean, if you want to do the eyeball test, then yeah, I'm probably going to have to.
Yeah,
Or I
like,
could
you
just-
get real narrow. So
I could just hold it sideways and pull the trigger.
Yeah, gangster grip.
do it.
Kill shot.
Ain't got no nipples.
You ain't got no nipple.
God.
And
just-
please don't show me the evidence that you do.
I mean, you don't have to see it. I just wanted to check because you've been gaslighting me a lot, and I wanted to see if that was another time. And it turns out
Turns out that I don't have nipples.
Turns out I have 3.
I have nipples, but with an extra S. I'm nipless.
Vince, what you got there?
Okay.
Okay.
What do you want to? I'll talk about this. So, I've been
Oh, she's
thinking
got a
more
lot
about-
of shit.
I've been thinking more about fishing lately, and
Is that
I've been thinking about the kids and taking them fishing, and what I ran
Is that
into
what I
with
think
my
it is?
son. Okay.
okay? Nope. Different bowl.
Explanation is having the reel on top doesn't make sense for kids, but I wanted reels that were easy to use so that it takes open face reels out of the equation. I started looking around on eBay and found some old Zebco 44s.
Oh dear Lord.
This is a Zebco
Wow.
44 classic.
That's
And I
all I
only
need.
Hold on. Hold up. There we go.
This is short. It's there we go. See,
Whoa.
get the classic. There we go.
Mike would still use that upside down.
Oh, like this.
Fuck all of you.
No, you got to reel
Oh.
towards you.
See,
Na, na,
that
na,
one's,
na, 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 na.
that's a reel
There
made
you
for a
go.
man like me who gets fucking pissed at his open-faced reels.
This one I think was never used actually. I've got another one that needs some work. The drag doesn't quite work
Gorgeous.
on it right. It
What
seems a
pole is
little-
that?
This is a like the cheapest Walmart medium light. Let me make sure. I think it's
How long is it?
medium. No, this is a light action. This is a 7-foot light action. So
Longer than I thought. I thought it was like a little, like whatever fucking. Oh wait, no.
I don't have the other. It's missing the other end because it wouldn't be maneuverable in this closet with the pole put together. But the only reason I know the 44 even exists is because my dad a long time ago found this guy, which is the original 44.
Oh, wow.
He's so small. He's so cute.
Yeah, this
Wow.
This is the same size as like a classic Zebco 33, except it's got the trigger spin underneath. And yeah. So I started going through like a lot of my fishing stuff. I pulled the old line out of stuff that I haven't used in a while. I don't know, just kind of thinking finding some time to take the kids fishing. It's just it's a chore because I don't have any place real close to go fishing. I have to actually go do it. So
Same.
I'm remembering when I was a kid, we lived basically on a lake. So we could just go fishing whenever we wanted. And it was no big deal. But I feel like I need to get the kids out fishing more because it's something that's accessible for most. It's more accessible for most people than, say, hunting, even. And
Mhm.
it's just fun memories. And I've got a couple more reels like that should be here soon, and I've bought a couple of poles, and I'm gonna set stuff up for the kids. And
It's racist. I don't like.
Huh?
You said you bought a couple of poles. I said that's racist.
oh,
I don't
poles.
like
Okay.
Is Polish a race? Is that being racist?
as far as I'm
It
concerned.
is, yes. Polish is a race, yes.
So is German a race?
It is, yes.
We
So
don't
is
talk
English
about
a
that one.
race?
Generically white, yes.
I see
But
what
yeah,
you're doing here.
You
idea-
messed it up.
it's
Never
going
mind.
it's going the wrong way.
You messed up the dick.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Learn how to. Never mind.
Part of the hope with I wanted also a better like casting rod for trout the next time I go try and find them. Though I'm hoping still at some point to maybe try fly fishing, because that's on my radar now, and I may. Why are you the way that you are?
For those of you listening, we have a banner feature on the live stream that is a little ticker across the bottom. And
It's
so, whoa,
It's a
Dave,
smiley
nailed it.
face. It's a smiley face with a really, really
Don't
long nose.
say that I nailed the dick.
You nailed
Don't
it.
say that.
Anyway,
Oh, Richard,
I
come
have an alt
here,
No.
please.
that's okay. Mike would just be like, "Oh, Goth,
Mike-
please flake this for me."
Act like you're eating your microphone and turn left.
No. Do it.
All right. Anyway,
Let's see.
Pac-Man. Anyway,
Oh, it's gone.
So, how many of those did you get, Vince?
I've got 2 reels that I ordered, and there should be 2 more here soon.
he's gonna have fucking.
This
like,
is why
12
I
of
need
them
to
soon.
stay off of eBay.
Yeah.
It's too good of a deal to pass up. 12 more reels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Still
that's
looking
pretty-
forward to it.
No, that's going to be awesome. Getting the kids into fishing is just wonderful.
Except for when you're like, "All right, cat. Ah, damn it, you're hooked again. Okay, fix this kid, child. All right, no, shit, I gotta go fix this one. You just hooked yourself again. Stop it.
I think there was
All of you just
One
cast without trying to murder me."
there was one time my brother got hooked in the face.
In the face. Ow.
Missed his eye by just like a little bit.
Ooh.
Not fun. We were young. Like we were both under 10, and he got hooked and was not happy about it.
This is half of the
What was
reason
it?
that
I
you
got
bought my
hooked.
hooks.
I don't remember. One of us got hooked. The memory exists. I just don't remember the details. Though I feel like if it was me, I would remember better.
Probably.
Anyway.
You did the hooking, so you're kind of repressing the memory.
You-
Oops.
You are, in fact, a hooker.
So, Dave, what you got there?
oh, you want to see what I got there, bud?
I want to see what you got there, bud.
So I
Oh, is
stumbled
it good,
upon
bud?
this today. Look at that.
Oh, that's a 40 shotgun you got there, bud.
That is
Holy
a 40
shit.
shotgun there, bud.
Hey, bud, is
And
that
it folds out
that's-
into that there, bud.
Is this Rock
is
Island?
that is that
It is Rock
shotgun folded
Island.
in half and 3 times there, bud?
It folds twice. Twice times.
Oh, okay, I see now.
Okay, it's got the buttstock that folds.
And
See,
then
but why would you
But
ever
it's
like
need
like
to-
fire folded
negative.
like that.
No.
Like you just raise it up and press the trigger and it fires backwards.
I mean, sure.
hopefully you
You-
don't get
you
it shouldered
could.
before you do that.
this is the proper bear defense gun. You press the trigger and it shoots you in the dick, and then the bear just stops and goes, "Ooh."
Isn't anybody gonna help that poor man? I mean, when it goes back together, it looks like a half-assed decent shotgun.
It kind of looks like my
And
Charles
then-
Daly, but not folded up.
It looks like some of those videos that Mr. Gunzigear posts.
It
Afterwards.
looks like a fossilized velociraptor.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all
So-
curled up and
If hang on, I'll switch screens here. If you haven't seen how this works, check this out.
Oh no! Something's coming my way!
Holy shit!
Yeah.
ooh,
I would have liked that better if
That's-
he had a different accent.
Oh no! Something's coming my way!
Oh yeah, I would have
That's really cool.
I would have much rather liked that if it was like, oh no, something's coming my way. Yeah,
So
my Japanese accent sucked tonight.
No, your casual racism sucked.
he should have said Godzilla and then deployed the shotgun. You know, I think he's probably Filipino, which
Like,
more than likely.
makes
But-
a lot of sense because Rock Island is based on
Oh
the
no, this
Philippines.
says built in America.
They are still
No
based out of
shit.
the Philippines and they do a lot of stuff.
Turns out it just
Over
shows up
there.
in America in 3 pieces, and they go pin, pin.
Either
It's
way,
like
You know-
DeWalt tools assembled in America.
that
Dave,
I'm
Jeez.
sorry, but the way this guy's deploying that shotgun, I'm trying to think of a way to, like, why would you be carrying the gun that way? Could you carry the gun that way? Could you think of a way to carry the gun in a
Shoulder
manner
holster.
to where you could just deploy it like that? Because if you could, he deploys it really, really fast and is just ready to go.
a
Trans-
The
single
only-
point sling would work really well for that one.
The only scenario I see carrying it like he has it in his hands right now is jogging.
Klecker, are you here? We need
yeah,
a
you
chest
just beat me
rig.
to it. I was about to say, Klecker, we need a.
We need a chest holster for this gun.
I think this is 7 days ago, and the link is from Reddit. So take that with a grain of salt the size of my head, which is a lot of fucking salt. There's a shockwave version of it coming out too.
Ooh, okay.
And
So
it's
that's
just
even
that
better.
80, just fold the over one.
So that posed my question. I saw this and I was like, hey, why would you not want to pack a 12 gauge around in bear country as a bear defense gun? I mean, this folds up. It'll be like it's a full size shotgun in small, just tiny, can fit in bag, right? And then I'm like, well, the shockwave exists, but you would have to like SBS a shockwave if you wanted to have a stock or you could do a brace.
That's less
if
of
you
a
wanted to.
problem now.
Yeah, that it is way less of a problem. So, as I was looking at this thing, I found this thing. Let me make sure that is the correct thing. Yes, indeed it is. Look at that.
Oh yeah, okay. So this is what I was gonna say. Wait, no, this is the pump version. They have a semi-auto version. This is the Rock Island VP whatever 14, which is a
VRPF 14 12 gauge 5-round firearm.
This is the pump action. They have a semi-auto version, which I would actually like better in the thing that was like the fast deploy. Like I want the semi-auto so that it's just like we're ready to go and we're ready to go. Without having to pump it.
I don't see a semi-auto in a small.
There's one. I know it's there.
I know there used to be
maybe
a
it's a
bullpup.
Turco gun, and not a Rock Island. Okay, so you
No.
just take one of these VR81s and a hacksaw.
I mean, pretty much.
But I mean, imagine a box mag fed shockwave. I am much more of a proponent of box mag fed shotguns than I am tube fed shotguns because of the speed of
I
reload.
think Doesn't Mossberg make a Shockwave 590M?
Do they?
I think they do.
Is it $289?
No, it's probably
Okay.
more like 600 and something. But it probably has a bigger mag because I think those 590Ms, I don't remember the mag capacity on them, but they're thick.
Yuck.
Colorado is limited to fucking
Behold.
stupid ass 8 rounds. Okay.
Yeah. Hang on, Vince. I will behold you in a moment. I can't. There we go. Now we're beholding.
Right now.
Hmm.
The VRF-14.
Is that dude's hat on backwards?
I don't know, probably.
Scroll back down a little
His
bit.
hat. Yep.
Yep.
That's
It's like
That's
a
the
fucking-
dumbest
Oh,
hat
God,
to wear
that's
backwards.
worse.
Oh,
That's a
God.
newsboy hat, but it's on backwards.
Yep.
Ah,
It looks like
never
a fucking
mind.
cyclist.
Never
Extra,
mind.
extra. Read all about it.
No, I'm done with that.
Vince just got turned off big time. He's like, nope.
Mm.
We're never getting interested in this again.
I wonder if he left his khakis in the yard.
That'll teach you to be interested in stuff, Vince.
That'll teach you to be interested in stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
You put the newsboy cap on backwards and then you shoots it.
Though if they did something like that, the semi-auto version with the quick deploy, so it was smaller, more compact, that would be really cool.
I mean, fucking Mossberg too. Didn't they take the 940 and shockwave it? And I don't remember the numbers.
Mm. Like imagine jogging down a trail and you just have a shotgun.
Yeah,
That's
but
your
if it's all
chest rig.
folded up, you got to make sure you don't flail. You don't chicken wing out too hard, or you'll unfold the shotgun. Then you got to stop and fold it back up again. This is why I think it needs a shoulder holster.
Ah, there it is.
Yeah, if you get it, have like a shoulder holster that no matter what, like you draw it and you grab it by the buttstock and just pulling it out of the holster, gravity just makes the whole thing deploy. And suddenly, bam, you have a shotgun.
It's like a reverse Jack in the Box. You just pop it and flip. It falls out.
Surprise!
Super.
Guess what I have in my jacket? What, a shotgun.
Speaking of appendix carry,
Well, in that case, it needs to just like spring out, and you catch it.
Strip. Oh,
oh, he left.
Mike's dead.
Mike's like, all right, I'll
there
be
we
in
go.
the bunk.
Oh, he's back. There he is again.
Lovely. I love when that happens. I was gonna say, I wonder how effective carrying that appendix would be. Like, what if you could like the barrel's just up under your chest or something like that, and you flip your shirt up and you grab the barrel and you like rip the whole thing out, and it extends as you do that. You rip it out and shoulder it. I don't know.
Well, that's why I said it needs to be spring loaded. So you just unzip your pants and boing.
Yeah, but for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction, and that boing out has a boing in, and I don't want that boing in going anywhere near my boings.
Well, you've got plenty of space to work with. I think we all do.
We don't want to hear about your boinging anymore.
You guys remember when we got the just the tip barrels?
Yep, and I still love them.
And I stuck mine through my pants and took a video, and I was like, just the tip. And then I added it to my Snapchat story, unbeknownst to me, except for when I was at the range, and all of my buddies were commenting like, "Oh my god, that's fucking hilarious!" And I'm like, "What's hilarious?" And then I look, and I'm like, "Oh dear God, how do I stop this?" And it took me 15 fucking minutes.
You should have just left it. It fucking. That's amusing.
This
Ever
is who
since
I
then,
am now.
I do not use Snapchat to take quick pictures and download them. I will actually go to my camera app and take an actual picture. That way it doesn't pocket add to my fucking story.
Oh,
because
don't worry
that's
about
stupid.
Poor Dave.
it. I still wish they would have made one of those barrels for a Glock 20, but Here we are.
Oh, here we are.
There we were.
There we were
There
indeed.
will be again.
So Vince is buying his new fishing rods. It kind of leads me to my fun story of how I don't know how to fish, but
Were there any cows?
Was that upside
no, not
down?
not this time. We'll get there. So I decided to take Ella camping this weekend, and I decided a little late to actually find a decent spot. The only spots that were available were in the this is where the city people camp. You know what I mean? Like there's the playground and the marina and the million campsites all clusterfucked together where you're camping on top of each other. And even if you wanted privacy, like that's not fucking happening. Yeah. So those were the only
camping.
Right. Well, I don't mind non-dispersed camping. I mind when all the sites are on top of each other. The ones that we pick normally, there's plenty of room between the sites. So I was like, I'm not paying for a site so that I can be cramped. Fuck that. So I looked up for the first time. I looked up on
He
the
saw the sky.
Shut up.
He went, "Wow, that's really big."
It's blue. Looked on Onyx. Onyx was great for this and was able to find a bunch of dispersed sites that are just north of the lake. They have several dozen of them up there actually, and most of them have fire rings and stuff. Unfortunately, Park County was in level 2 fire restrictions, so we didn't do a campfire. But anyway, we go up there. We found a great spot. It was wide open. There was literally nobody around. The only other people we saw in our campsite were 2 people who were riding their bike down one of the roads, and they were 400 yards off. So it was pretty nice.
And then the cows came.
There were no cows.
Okay, I just had to bring this up since I can't. The reason I can't let go of the cows right now is my wife, of all people, like 2 days ago. I don't know what we were talking about. She remembered laughing at because Mike was afraid of the cows.
He's not afraid of the cows, motherfucker.
It's just like, yeah, I forgot about that.
But why were you afraid of the cows?
I was not afraid of the goddamn cows.
The cows are getting closer to me. I'm gonna drop my gun.
Absolutely afraid of the cows. I was retreating up the hill and they kept following me.
I was not retreating up the hill.
It was a retrograde action.
It was
An
a run
advance
by
to the
fruiting.
rear.
Yes, it was definitely a tactical
I was
advance to the rear.
I was getting more I was getting to the high ground.
All right, shut the fuck up. Enough of the cows.
You remember when I sent you that video of that guy that was in the woods bear spraying cows because they were following him? And I was like,
Yes.
this is you.
Dude, that's awesome. He's pre-seasoning them.
Yeah.
Someone's gonna get that beef later and go, "Man,
Why is it spicy?
did we put potatos
Why
in
is
this
this
thing?"
beef so spicy? I didn't sound like this beforehand. This is unprecedented.
It must have had habanero in it. So anyway,
Remember when we were chasing that calf when you were down here antelope hunting? And
Kinda.
you're like, oh my God. And I was like, dude, it's like 4 feet from our bumper. It's fine.
yeah, but I remember a lot of this stuff is
just don't get it.
yeah, well.
Anyway, so camping.
So she didn't want to put the boat in the water or do anything when we got there all afternoon. She just wanted to go for a walk, and like this is how I know she's been watching too much TV. Like every 2 minutes, she was like, "I want to do something else." Like she couldn't even read 2 pages in her book, and I was like, "No, just sit down and read."
I'm
didn't-
bored.
Right? You didn't want to go to the lake. You didn't want to go fish. You wanted to stay here, so we're gonna stay here and we're gonna chill. And so she was like, "All right," and like we went for 2 walks. The walks were great because we honestly, if you could get deer into that little area, it'd be a pretty decent deer hunting spot.
So what you're saying is, off season, we need to, accidentally drive some deer into there,
Maybe.
and then just come back for them later.
On the way up to the lake, we saw some dumb dipshit. It looked like he had dragged his right trailer wheel off the road. And his trailer fell down into the ditch, rolled his boat upside down, and then threw his truck sideways across the road, and he couldn't do anything about it. And I was like, nerd.
Well, that's because he didn't say, no, that's not going anywhere.
It's exactly what happened.
That reminds me. Did I tell you guys when we were up in I told you by text. Did I tell him the story of the chick and the boyfriend we saw who drove off the side of the road when we were going back to our campsite?
No.
Oh, well, shit. All right. So we're going back to our campsite just one afternoon. I noticed there's a car there and it's only barely off the side of the road, just kind of high centered on the bank. And we slow down. I'm thinking, oh, fuck. All right. To make sure no one's hurt, whatever. So slow down, roll down my window. And this chick, I wonder if, part of me really wonders if it was her parents' car because she's like panicking, like the car's like the rear left wheel still on the pavement. It's just the rest of the car that's a little off the road. She's hyperventilating, panicking. I don't know what we're gonna do. I'm like, all right, take a deep breath, which you don't tell women. I forget about that.
No, you don't tell women to calm down.
You're all okay, right? And the boyfriend looks at me. He's just smiling as he puts it in reverse. He's just trying to rock it out of there. And she says, Hayden, get out of the fucking car. I'm like, okay, we're leaving. It's like, I don't have a tow strap. But meanwhile, my 3-year-old in the back, it's just like, he's just like so worried about them in this car, man. Are they going to be okay? Like, yeah, they're going to be fine. They're fine. They just need to call. I just told her you just need to call a tow truck. Not a big deal. I don't have a tow strap. Sorry about that. Moving on. Anyway, he was so fucking worried about those two. Like next day, I'm just worried about the car on the south side of the road. It's like, I'm sure they made it home okay. Okay,
Sure,
I'm just
fine.
worried.
All right, so the next morning we went. She wanted to go fishing, wanted to go out in the boat, so we went out in the kayak and actually used the kayak for what it was designed for, which was fishing, and just threw a rod in the water. I put my one spinner lure on it and we paddled around the lake. Got absolutely no action. We threw the crawfish net in the water with some freezer burned fish fillets I've still got. And yeah, got no action on that either. We were out there for several hours. Nothing.
Welcome to fishing.
Doesn't it suck?
Yeah. That's why I'm not good at it. Apparently, I fucking suck at fishing because I can't catch a goddamn fish. Apparently, I can't even catch crawfish now. Although I'm told Palmer Lake just got stocked for a competition, so I might take her up there to go fishing.
If you're just like bored at camp, you might as well just throw a hook in the water with some bait on it with a sinker and bottom fish.
We weren't. That's why I like the paid spots that are right next to the water, because we can do that. Where we were was about a mile up over the lake to the north. There's some when you first come into 11 Mile, there's there's the visitor center where you can get your park pass and stuff like that. And then they have the dump station, the marina, the city folk camping. And then there's a county road that turns right and goes up north. And the dispersed spots are all up off that county road. And that county road goes up into some private property up there too. But unfortunately, it's not near the water. So anyway, I get that was the camping. It was our first camping of the year. We really enjoyed it. I enjoyed most of it. We ate MREs. That was awesome.
You liar! You were messaging us the whole time complaining that they put fucking peanut butter in with your Southwest beans.
No, I was not complaining about the peanut butter. Okay. So here's what had happened was, I picked the taco filling meat option that
Yep.
seemed like it would taste really good. The taco filling meat did taste really, really good. It went great with the whole grain tortillas that came with it.
Ugh.
The Santa Fe rice and beans can fuck right off and die.
You're
What
supposed
I
to
was
get-
pissed about, with the tortillas?
Well, and the taco filling. You're supposed to build a taco.
I did with the taco meat.
Yeah, but you.
I get what you're saying, but Santa Fe rice and beans is like just atrocious to me. I don't know why I don't like those mixtures of
Why?
things.
Why
I like
do
rice.
you-
I like beans. I don't like those two things together.
Why do you hate New Mexico?
There's several reasons to hate New Mexico.
Is it because you're biased and you only like old Mexicans and not new Mexicans? That's not a hard question, sir. Answer the question.
So for breakfast, I brought some yogurt and some nuts and stuff, but I have been stockpiling nutrient survival powdered eggs. And so I was like, well, I'll just bring some of the powdered eggs and we'll see how those are. So that was a fucking mistake. Those
You
are
know you have
the
to cook
grossest
those,
thing.
right?
Okay, so
Really?
from now on, Mike needs to just bring a case of Chef Boyardee along with him, just in case.
Like genuinely, they seemed cooked. I thought they get freeze dried cooked.
No. Like the powdered eggs? No.
I thought
It
he
wasn't
was
so much
kidding.
the texture though; it was the flavor.
I thought when he said that, oh, you have to cook them. I thought he was bullshitting.
I've got this.
This is
Oh,
just
we
the
had to-
worst thing
I
I've
couldn't
ever
find
heard.
my dishwasher doodad in the truck. I lost it somewhere, so I have to get another one. It's a little scrubby sponge that has soap in it. So I brought the dishes inside from the camping trip and just threw them in the dishwasher. And the powdered eggs had this
They
little
cooked.
goop in the bowl. Like I put the water in the bowl and then I ate the eggs and they
Oh wow!
it was bad.
How
You
how
ate
were the
raw
shits
egg,
afterwards?
You doofus.
Hey, Rocky, had to go.
Ooh.
No problem there, Dave.
Adrian!
Oh God!
No, I didn't know you. Like, I don't know anything about powdered eggs. I thought they were fucking cooked and then powderized. And
No.
The audacity of you to say they were the worst fucking
I would bet
eggs
you-
I've ever
I would
fucking
bet
had.
you if you turn the package around, there were directions.
I read the directions. Like,
And did it say to cook them?
I don't recall.
Oh God!
I read the directions as far as you need this much and this much water.
And then you rehydrate those and you cook them.
Son of a bitch.
Adrian,
Yes.
the eggs
What-
taste
did you-
bad.
Did you eat it with a spoon? Like it was
Yes.
soup?
Yes.
Did you
Yes.
have a
And that's why I
straw?
was so confused. No, it was like this little goop, like yogurt.
They're kind of goopy.
It was so gross, dude.
You ate
Eating
raw
a
This
bowl of-
spoonful of goopy vitamin eggs.
Oh.
So-
You breathe.
I was not prepared for this. What?
I think you'd have better luck just taking a chicken camping.
At least I'd know what to do with those goddamn eggs.
Apparently,
Would you?
Yes, I'm
No,
a damn
these are
good egg
not
cook.
cooked right.
What you do is you poke a hole in the end. You just kind of shake it in.
So how the fuck do they powdered? How do they powder eggs then? Do they scramble the fuck out of them and then freeze dry them?
Yes, you we made some recently. You scramble them up, you put them in the freeze dryer, you freeze dry them, then you take them out and you put them in a food processor until they're, like powder, and then you put them in the bag and then you seal it up, and that way now hold up, Dave. That way you can rehydrate them and cook them. Dave has egg scramble, that I believe I made. That's mine, right?
Mhm. Yes, it is.
Okay. When you cook egg and then freeze dry it, it will look like cooked egg when you
Uh-huh.
rehydrate it.
Yeah, see, that's what I
Not
expected it to do.
Lord.
Yellow instant mashed potatoes.
It was worse than mashed potato. It was thick like yogurt.
No,
see,
but
you
when
know-
it's dry, it looks like yellow instant mashed potatoes.
Mike
I
just
kind
looked,
of pictured that paste from the Matrix when they're talking about like a big old bowl of snot, except like bright yellow snot.
Mike just looked at this gloop in his bowl and went, "Man, he looks like he needs some hydration."
Oh my
Listen.
god, this is terrible.
I
It's like
did.
shake-
I did take a big spoonful because I was like, I need the protein, and I've got to get something. So I choked it down. I choked some down, but I couldn't choke it all down.
Oh,
Dude, it's like, okay, I've got
And
some
I feel-
freeze dried flour here versus I've got
Based on-
freeze dried biscuit. Like,
based on all these phrases he's using, we need to get this back up on screen for him.
Oh, wait. There we go. Tiny one.
Oh man,
Oh,
I mean,
I see. What I expected was that powdered eggs were the cooked eggs. They just got powderized after they got cooked. So you just have to, you know. Do I feel
No,
stupid?
they're-
Maybe
they're-
a little.
no, I mean, you're not. I mean,
All right. So I remember what it said. It
Like,
said
did
you
you
had this much,
die?
right. Did I die? No. Did I get a little tummy rock? No, I didn't get a tummy rock. It was just uncooked food. Not really that big a deal, honestly, except it was disgusting.
I mean, the reason. Okay, I'm just gonna say.
Let me
Reason-
finish this real quick. So I remember it said like this much powder and this much water, and then it said treat like normal eggs, and I was like, oh, okay, well, I don't understand what that means.
Exactly.
It
Cook
didn't
them.
say cook them. Right, you eat normal eggs, so I ate them.
So the reason they're dehydrated or powdered raw form is so that then you could, if you need to cook with them, you can substitute them in with no issues.
Yeah.
So when it says treat like normal eggs, it's thinking like, I want these powdered eggs to fucking, make I want to fucking cook a cake for some damn reason. Okay, now I can just, instead of worrying about trying to do it with cooked eggs and then fucking everything up.
So if I reconstituted them properly, they should look like a bowl of scrambled eggs.
Yeah, and then you scramble them and they'll be, relatively nice, fluffy scrambled eggs.
Okay,
And
so
then
I
you
didn't.
cook them.
I don't have a measuring cup
Just
out there, so
slurp them.
no. This is making more sense because that means I didn't add enough water. That would explain why it tasted like condensed nutrients.
I mean,
Because it basically was. It wasn't near enough water.
from a utilitarian standpoint, you probably did the best thing you could. Like, just
Just put the nutrients in.
minimal amount of water and just
Right.
slurp it on up.
I implore you. Get a
It's
bag
egg
of
yogurt.
nutrient survival eggs, rehydrate them to the consistency of yogurt, and see how much of it you can
don't
just
want
slurp down.
Nope, I'm not doing it. I'm out.
I'll send you a little baggie of powdered eggs for you
Oh
to try
god,
this.
the computer must be listening to us because I started typing in nutrient survival and it auto-finished powdered eggs.
I told my wife about how
Oh,
bad the
boy.
eggs were, and she was like, "Yeah, I've always hated powdered eggs." I can't wait to tell her it's because I didn't cook them.
You're supposed to cook them.
I can't wait for you to leave a review on nutrient survival saying
Holy
good.
shit, you should.
way better when you cook them.
They're gonna send,
That's a great idea. I'm going to do that.
they're gonna send you a high point.
Just die.
Please,
Yeah,
high
I'll
point
get-
yourself.
Instructions on the website: how to use add powder in a bowl, add water in a bowl, mix well, and cook.
I got confused with the treat like normal eggs. Even Dusky says he didn't know that you were supposed to cook them. So if Dusky didn't know that, I feel a little bit better.
You
Yeah.
two can eat your egg. You can eat
Step
your yolk
3.
and eggs together.
Use like regular scrambled egg liquid. Cook.
That's where I got
Oh.
confused because it was yogurt, not liquid. I didn't add. I'm on board. I'll give it another shot properly next time.
I bet you
Do
it'll be
you
better.
scramble your eggs in the pan, Mike?
Yes.
Oh,
Because
there's your
what-
issue.
now, I mean, taste wise, maybe, but scrambled eggs taste the best when you let the whites cook a little bit and then break up the yolks and mix it all up.
Whoa.
Whoa. No.
That's
They
not
taste
scrambled
best.
eggs.
They taste best when you get a little bit of milk, a little bit of cheese in there.
Oh no, you
Fucking
absolutely
Nazi.
put some milk in.
First
I
of all,
put cheese in
Caucasian
there.
Americans.
Second of all, you put fucking ketchup in there, don't you?
Yeah, no. Motherfucker. If it wasn't
We saw in the Nil guy. You put ketchup in your eggs.
The whole reason.
We're gonna
reason I-
freeze dried ketchup like this doesn't taste very good.
the only thing I do put ketchup on is a cheeseburger. Go ahead, make the fucking no guy jokes.
Yeah,
fucking-
no. If you had a freeze dryer, you'd freeze dried ketchup, grind it up, put it in like a pepper shaker,
Ooh,
and just
I mean that might actually
ketchup
not be
seasoning.
terrible.
You're onto something there, I think.
You might
I
actually be onto
regret it.
something. Vince, get to it. We need
I
some
think it would
mustard
be
powder.
too gummy.
Okay, we need some mustard powder too, but we're getting about it the long way around.
Wait, hold
Vince,
on. This
we're
would be good
already
on
behind on this
popcorn.
project. We're gonna need you to catch up.
Ketchup
Ooh.
popcorn.
This
That
would be
might-
good on popcorn.
That might be a
Ketchup
good.
burger
Yeah,
popcorn. Ketchup, mustard.
Like buttery ketchup, mustard. No, that's not.
You're gonna go to Kaylon and be like, okay, we need like 2 gallons of ketchup.
Vince
She's
is
gonna be
gonna
like,
log off right now. He's like, "I'll be
"What?"
back."
No, I want to be in like, where is all of the ketchup? Like,
Why'd you leave the ketchup on the table?
what is the ketchup on the table? Is that what you're going for? Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
it's
Chop
been
suey.
so long since I've heard that fucking song. Oh,
Isn't keys up on the table?
I always thought it was ketchup on the table.
No, it's keys up on the table.
Who
Well, I used to
cares?
think
Did
it
you
was
just
revved up
ruin-
like a douche in the middle of the night when it's or wrapped up like a douche, blinded by the light, wrapped up like
We're
a
not
douche.
that old.
Am I about to have one of these moments where, oh son of a bitch, my whole fucking life is like, you sometimes you wish you didn't know the actual lyrics to a song because I
Right.
thought it was fucking ketchup at the table on the table.
You spend
You want it to.
decades wrong.
Yeah, I've spent the last 20 years thinking that was fucking. Why'd you leave the ketchup on the table?
You wanted to.
Yeah.
yeah.
that song "Blinded by the Light." I genuinely found out like 2 years ago that it was revved up like a deuce in the middle of the night, not wrapped up like a douche.
Another
Wrapped up
runner.
like
in
a
the night.
douche.
I've always, even as a teen, wrapped up like a douche. It's such a weird line, but okay, wrapped up like a douche.
I'm really confused by this.
Revved up like a deuce only makes slightly more sense, to be honest.
For those interested, Flavor God Seasonings has ketchup seasoning.
Interesting.
Hey,
Anybody
Mike,
wants
did you know on Purple Haze it's excuse me while I kiss the sky and not kiss this guy?
Excuse me while I kiss this guy. What the fuck is wrong with you?
No, that's a really that's another one too that people miss here. I've known that one for a while. But granted, considering how Jimi Hendrix got out of the military, you know,
Wait, which one is it actually?
while I kiss this guy,
Is it? Wait, kiss the while I.
I win.
Fuck. Is it really while I kiss this guy?
I mean, you'll have to find out.
God damn it!
Space Force.
I mean, I don't really like that
Okay.
song all that much
No.
anyway. So like whatever, but
Do we have a warheads on foreheads?
we do.
Okay, well, nope. Damn it.
Forehead on forehead. 10 seconds, the mic on. Talk on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. 10 seconds, the mic on. Talk. 1, 2, 3. Drop foreheads on the count of 3.
All right. So
There we go. We did it that time.
I every time I'm like, I should start now. Wait, he yells at me every time. I should stop. And then I figured I was going to anyway. So
This is just proof that negative reinforcement works. Anyway,
The only reason I do
Not
it is
wrong.
because Dusky's the only reason this song still exists, and he needs to hear it.
this song is the best.
Twice.
So what I
Twice
came up
live.
with tonight was we've been talking a lot about handguns in the woods and using them for self-defense and whatnot. We talked a lot about my Glock 17 and my also the Glock 22 and my issues with loading it and whatnot. We've talked about caliber. We've talked about what the proper load is, what the minimum load is. And I think we've kind of figured out that like 147 grain hard cast or 150 grain, maybe even 160 grain out of a 9mm would work just fine. And there are numerous people out in the world who are like, no, 9mm won't work with bear. Well, that's what we came up with today. It's an article from concealedcarryclassdenver.com, which is an interesting website, but okay. And what they've done is the article's name is Best Bear Defense Gun and Caliber. Can 9mm really stop a bear? Not going to read the article verbatim for you. That's dumb. But what they do have is they have several cases: Russian River, Alaska, 2002; Bachelor Gulch, Colorado, 2004; Alaska Guide, 2016. Just the very first 3 cases of documented 9mm defensive use against bears.
I will say on the third one there, Phil Shoemaker, 2016. I followed that when it was happening because he was posting on a forum that I don't want to call out his username or the forum, just so like I don't want to blow
Right.
up his spot. But he was posting about that as it was happening. Like
He's like,
Damn.
shit, these clients are attacking my bear. Or no, yeah, fuck. As he goes, like forum post. All right, I just shot the bear. I better shoot him again.
I forget which gun he used. It was like a pocket size 9mm.
It's a Smith and Wesson of some kind. I remember that. Like not like a Smith and Wesson shield, like a fucking 90s Smith and Wesson.
Oh, gross. Like the ones that came with the
39
numbers?
3954.
Ew. All of the Smith and Wessons that have numbers are gross.
So the shield, like the MMP 2.0, you just
No,
like, it's got numbers. I hate it.
But yeah, whenever I talk about like the 9mm is fine. Like that's the one I'm talking about.
Like any 9mm. I don't under.
Like
And-
for bear defense. Like I'm
Oh,
talking
yeah.
about like the Phil Shoemaker incident.
Gotcha. I'm on board now. And Phil, it says here, each of the cases tells you what they used. The first one, actually, no, the second one doesn't. But the first case was a grizzly bear that was charging in Alaska, shot with FMJ. The bear collapsed after being hit. Phil Shoemaker's incident in 2016, he used that 3954, and notably he used Buffalo Bore 147 hardcast, 147 grain hardcast plus P. So, right there, that tells you we're on the right track. I think. I mean, yeah, it's kind of it's not confirmation bias, but we have hard proof here that the stuff that we've been talking about does in fact work. Now we also have we've talked about, I think we brought up the article from AmmoLand that does all of the bear cases that they could find, and then like all of the calibers that were used and the success rate of each caliber. And I found it interesting when we did that 9mm had 100% success rate, and 357 mag had like a 66% success rate or something like that. So, and then a little down in the article, they've got a little charts, caliber comparison, what's best for bear defense. They've got 9mm, 10mm, 44 mag, and 454 Cazul, and it's just their opinions on which one works the best. honestly, they say the 9mm capacity is high, the 10mm capacity is medium. I don't know, man. Like you're only losing 2 rounds when you're talking about a Glock. I wouldn't
think those
consider
two
that
are a
medium,
Like-
capacity wise.
As far as so you go further down and they talk about how long you have to react. You have maybe 1 second, maybe
Right.
2. The capacity between 9mm and 10mm in that scenario. Think about a 1911. A normal 1911, you have 10 rounds with a 9mm and 9
Mhm.
rounds with a 10mm.
Right.
Like that is an
You can't get those off in 1 second.
insignificant.
Is
That is an
negligible.
insignificant difference for the time that you're allowed here, right?
He's still gonna die.
Yeah. No, that's a very, very, very good point, Vince.
The most annoying thing about this is that it goes to 454 Casull, and it's like capacity very low, recoil brutal, penetration
Brutality.
extreme, verdict
Extreme.
overkill. This is not overkill. It's still a handgun cartridge. You're still limited by the fact that this is
Right.
a handgun cartridge shooting a relatively slow slug that cannot create wider than caliber wounds, especially on something huge like a bear. You got good penetration. It ensures that you have good penetration. That's about it. You're not going to get like anything that you would call hydrostatic shock. It's still not there. It's still a
No,
handgun
which-
caliber fired
Right.
out of a handgun.
What you are going to get with something like 454 Casull, though, is absolute stem to stern penetration.
Yes.
So if you
that-
wanna-
If you
Eventually
manage to
hit-
hit.
Okay,
you have 1 second.
that's with any gun. But the point is, if you do hit it with the 454 Casull, yeah, you're still going to have same diameter nominally. I mean, yeah, technically 45 is going to be 0.1 bigger, but or 0.01 bigger. But yeah, you're getting actually no, because that 454 Casull is the same. It's 45 caliber, whatever. You're getting fucking. You're not you. If you do hit, you have a good chance of going all the way through and shattering pelvis too. So it's got that going for it.
Which is totally
Potentially.
cool. And I wasn't trying to be flippant about if you hit. I was just trying to be realistic because realistically, a large number of the people that carry revolvers in the woods for self-defense really don't know shit about guns.
I
They
mean,
they have
realistically,
never trained with
handguns
that
in
454 Casull. You're right. That's
I'm gonna throw that out there. That's fucking
Yeah.
handguns in general. So
You're
many of these
100% right.
stories of guys he shot him with my Glock 20. It's like, based on the way you're talking, you didn't shoot that pistol before in your life. You're
Right.
lucky you're fucking alive.
right. And you're talking about a handgun that has 5-round capacity, extremely bad recoil, and you've never trained with it, and you think you're going to use that to defend yourself against an attack in the woods. That's why I've been harping on what I've been doing so much. Working with the equipment that you have and learning how it works, learning its flaws, learning its strengths, so that when the time comes, you actually are prepared. Because just because you take a goddamn 454 Casull and put it on your chest doesn't mean you're prepared to fend off a bear in the woods. It takes training, preparation, mindset preparation, like not just walking around the woods with your thumb in your butt and jaw jacking with your buddy or
So
with
that's
your
how you
head in
walk
your
through the
phone. You
woods?
got your
That's weird.
no, because I'm up looking around.
Whatever.
Like
I support you. It's June. It is Pride Month after all.
no,
Phil-
it's not. It's fucking family month.
Phil,
whatever.
Phil Shoemaker has said that if he had his option, his preferred handgun for bear defense is actually a 6-shot 357 Magnum loaded with 180 grain hard cast, because that's the best balance. The 9mm he felt was a little on the light side,
Mhm.
but it did the job. But his that's his medium, like that's his healthy medium, is the 357 Magnum revolver. Now the 454, it sits in the same place as the 44 mag, where people get caught up with it because it makes a really loud boom and it kicks them really hard when they press the trigger. And they're like, oh, this is so big and powerful, I'm going to go use it to kill a bear. And it's like, it's the fact that sound bypasses the prefrontal cortex. Big sounds go straight to your brain stem. They bypass the thinking part of your brain. So when something is loud, you are hardwired to give it more attention. Right? It's like a twig snapping in the woods. A small animal can a small animal can snap a small twig, right? But if you hear a big enough snap,
it's a big
has
animal.
to belong to a big animal. It's a self-defense mechanism. It bypasses the part of you that thinks. Your eyesight goes through your prefrontal cortex. It makes you think about it. Sound does not. You could react in like, I think 60 milliseconds to a sound, whereas visual stimuli requires at least a second.
What I find interesting is that you're 100% right, but even if we react, it's a lot of times it's just the wrong reaction. Like most people they don't know what to do.
What I'm saying is that it's about the sound and the other stimuli you get from a big revolver cartridge. It makes you think that it's bigger than it is. It's big and it's loud, so you're like, oh, 44 mag, big and loud. Must be real strong.
Oh, you're saying
Bunga bunga.
that people give it, they have far more confidence in it because of that.
Yes.
Then I understand.
And it sits very much in the realm of this is a pistol cartridge fired from a pistol. But people go shoot it and think unga bunga big and loud.
Shoot it from a rifle. It's not that bad.
You shoot it from a rifle and it actually is less unga bunga big and loud, but is actually more effective because it's being shot from a rifle. That's what I'm saying, is that this is why people...
What the hell is that?
I don't use this term lightly, but that is a fucking unit.
Custom pistol smith Jim Hoag's 11-inch barreled 45 auto may be out of the commander class from the standpoint of size.
I want it.
Why?
I want it with... I want an SBR. I want it with a buttstock.
Why?
Clicky clacky.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Yeah.
No, that all makes sense after you explain it. So you get the people that think it's more effective than it actually is. You combine that with the fact they can't shoot the goddamn thing. It makes me think that if you do shoot a 44 mag at a bear and you miss and you're still effective, it's probably that loud noise. The bear was like, what was that? I didn't like that at all.
You do have that potential, but if we're talking about a self-defense scenario, I would rather not rely on a loud noise deterring my attacker.
Oh, I agree 100%. I just...
Like, yeah, maybe a bear goes, what was that? And turns whenever you fire. But I'd rather just poke it in the head a few extra times and watch it just twitch.
Rather just be trained and use the equipment you have properly.
Yeah.
And be prepared.
I don't disagree with this article that the 10 mil is an ideal all around.
Yeah.
I really don't disagree with that.
Nope, not at all. Especially since 10 mil doesn't really, when you're talking about recoil and kick and whatnot, like 10 mil really doesn't hurt any different than 45 does.
Yeah. Well, and like if I had this gun, this is a 9 mil, but if this was 10 rounds of, or 9 rounds of 10 millimeter,
Hmm.
I'd be okay with that.
Yeah.
I shoot this gun really well. I could mag dump with this into a large furry animal pretty
Yeah.
fast.
Into a large furry. That's all you had to say.
Fair.
You don't need 10 mil for that. 22 is effective.
Large furry.
Depending on how big the furry is and how big the costume is, you might need more than a 22.
A suppressed 22
There
from
was
an
that-
elevated position.
There was that fat guy who got shot, or was it a fat lady who got shot by a 22 and didn't know it for a couple days?
They were talking about furries at work, and I brought up the furry that was high on LSD and went out in the woods and tried to mate with another furry, except it was a real bear and it killed him. And they were like, "What the hell?"
Neat.
Yep. that's
Some
people.
problems solve themselves.
Correct.
There was that
Also,
one about the 22. I remember reading a story about it was a farmer, and he was like newly married, and he went out and he was in the tractor, and the tractor gun, something happened and it fell and shot him. And his newlywed wife was like really upset with the doctor, like, aren't you going to take the bullet out? And he's like, you see that hole? You see how it's not sucking air and he's not bleeding? Yeah, that bullet's staying there. We are not extracting that bullet.
And that's
Because
how
it's
he
fine.
became a James Bond villain.
Like, shot him in the chest, but he's alive. The wound's not sucking air. Like, nope, that's gonna stay right there because
Damn.
it's more dangerous to take it out.
Damn.
Well, I do not regret my decision to bump to a 10 mil.
Nope. That was the correct choice.
If I could have made the 45 Super work in the USP in a way that I felt comfortably reliable with, I would have gone with that still probably. But
As long as we don't have grizzlies in this state, I'm happy with sticking with the 40 and the 200 grain hard cast.
I mean, I carried a 357 around here in Colorado. I carried my GP 100 for if it's the only firearm I had on me with the GP 100, because it's like that 357 will do the trick.
Yeah. And that
And it was cool. I liked it.
And I like that this article, and yeah, it was a little confirmation bias, but I like that this article basically backed up everything we've been saying for the last 8-9 months or however long we've been talking about this. Because one, we all kind of decided that 9mm hardcast was probably the lowest end of the barrel you want to even bother with. 2, 10mm, basically the best all around.
Or backwards shotgun.
Problem takes care of self.
cock shot.
You know what your 9mm
Bear
can't
stops.
do, Bear?
Ooh.
You know what your 9mm can't do though? Launch a 135 grain projectile at 1,600 feet per second. Whew. I still want to get some of these rounds. Send me those Underwoods.
Is that the
357s?
357
Or 10
No, that's a 10 mil. Underwood loads a 10 mil with a 135. Oh, did I say 300? Shit.
Yeah.
135 grain nozzle.
No, you said
Oh,
135.
Yeah, you
Okay,
did.
good.
I was thinking, okay, so AIM Surplus, I saw an email. They have police trade in 357 SIGs.
Mm.
And I was thinking, like, okay, like a 135 from that could probably get going real fast.
Yeah. So there's a YouTube channel, Tools and Targets. He's got the jelly contraption, but he loads up. He shoots a lot of 10 mil, and these ones that Underwood advertises them at 1,600 feet per second. I think out of a Glock 20, he was getting just shy of that, and they hit Joe Block and they basically grenade 2 inches in. So they might not have enough penetration for a 2-legged target, but well, depending, if you're worried about if it goes through his arm and so on and so forth. But Anyway,
Just shoot him in the face.
fast as fuck, boy.
Bye, Vince.
Bye, Vince. All right. Well, will that cover that? I think that covers that. Did we
Yeah.
cover all the things, all the places, all the spaces?
Yeah, I do believe that will.
I believe so.
Like the articles in the show notes, you can click on it. It gives you a bunch of ideas for self-defense ammo for bears, especially for 9mm. Go check it out. I'm not gonna just recite it for you, so check it out for yourself. It's a pretty awesome article, actually.
I punch the bears.
In the nose,
I am the knight.
the knight who says knee.
Oh, you only adopted the 10 mil. I was born into it.
Molded by it.
Bonnie Smith and Wesson has defeated you.
So you're telling me if I push this little red button, there's going to be a giant explosion?
I'm going to push your little red button.
Stop
it.
If I unfold this shotgun, will it be very painful? Anyway.
I still do like that foldy shotgun.
No, it's really cool. Are you gonna get one?
But it's
Fuck no, I'm not gonna get one. $650 for something that is designed to break. No.
my problem with it is it's cool. I cannot imagine a scenario where I actually want it.
Right. It would just be awkward to carry all folded up, to be honest.
I mean, if I was going to backpack way into the sticks to shoot some wicked fucking bird, sure. 26-inch barrel. I mean, and not carrying a fucking long gun.
Yeah, but then it's all
can see
compact. It's compacted, but now it's 3 times as wide.
It'd be a hell of a lot better with a
8 inches
20-inch
wide.
barrel.
Is what it says.
Okay.
Toupee.
Toupee so bad. Okay. Well, if you are enjoying our show, there's 2 things you can do that are really cool of you, son. I know there's no girls out there listening, so, you know. First one is leave us a review. Reviews are really good. They allow us to pop up further in the algorithm so that more people can find the show. And the second thing is, if you look at the bottom of our show notes, there's a link to a Discord. You can come over there. You can talk about not hunting with the rest of us, because that's what we pretty much do, is talk about everything but hunting. But if you've been listening for a while, you should be used to that, right, kids?
Let's go hunt.
Let's go talk about everything but hunting. Yay.
I mean, I talked about camping. It's an outdoor activity, but we got close tonight. And the
Please
cows
stay
hunting
away.
me.
It's like a really messed up version of it. Somewhere out there in the world, or in the multiverse, there's a version of the Predator, but it stars Mike, and the Predator is just a fucking Holstein.
Lumbering along.
it gets this slow little laser that comes out of its shoulder.
In Predator 2, it's an Angus.
One of them high-headed bitches. Those are the ones you gotta watch. If you can see her head above everyone else.
Time to run. All right, Mike,
Froggy.
do it.
All right. So, if you liked our show, tell a buddy. Support the sport. Take a buddy hunting. If you like that buddy, don't tell him about our show. You really shouldn't. If you don't like that buddy, definitely tell him. If you don't like that buddy, feed him nutrient survival eggs you say you cooked, but you actually didn't.
Look, there you
Hit
go.
us up at lghpodcast.com. Try my egg flavored yogurt.
That's a show title right there. Holy shit. Oh, crap. I lost it.
Eat my goopy eggs.
No.
But these,
No
these
title.
eggs are a little musky.
Ah,
Oof. Oof. Duh.
yeah.
Oh, I can't wait to go tell my wife that's why they were so awful.
Ugh. She's gonna look at you and you're just gonna be like, yeah, I know.
Dumbass.
Yeah. Because that's what you all did to me. You looked at me like I was a dumbass. And then I looked at myself like I was a dumbass because that was a pretty dumb fucking thing to do.
Did
Well,
you read
I was like, you know
directions?
what?
I
earned
did.
this
It said
one.
treat like normal eggs. So I ate them.
He just takes a crunch out of that. I need the calcium.
I mean, if you were going that extreme, treat like normal eggs. I'm surprised you didn't try to crack your egg yogurt.
I keep whacking it on the pan, but nothing's happening.
Nothing's coming out. Just making a big mess.
How do you think I got the bag open?
Oh no. All right. Well, we need to end this. Good night.